Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Balthasar Gelt campaign for Mortal Empires Total War Warhammer 2 with the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. Now, we're doing the quest battle here for Balthasar's last item. I just realized I forgot to hit the record button, but you didn't miss much. Basically, I just did some town stuff, just built up a couple of things. I did end up handing off some units to Balthasar, so I gave him the Nuln Ironsides to replace the crossbows. And I gave him the Great Swords and one of these Tutagen guards, and we were just about to head up north to go fight Chaos. And yeah, and that's when I just started this quest battle, and I was like, oh crap, did I remember to actually start this recording? Answer, no. So now we're starting it. So I figured we'd get this quest battle out of the way first. This would be a good sort of test fight to see if we can handle this Chaos stuff. Now, this is probably going to be a bit tougher than what they have up there for the first wave. This is probably closer to second wave type of stuff. We don't have a great answer for these guys. They do a lot of bonus versus large, 20. So they're going to be pretty tough. I think we can put the Great Swords against them. What's this do to Aura do? Oh, that gives strong vigor. Okay. So, it's going to be on the tough side, but I think we can probably do it. We might need to use some of this Plague of Rust stuff. This might be a place where I kind of want to start getting Balthasar some magic very soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So this is going to be tough. Chaos is not playing around with this mod. I remember this from the Isabella von Karstein campaign, if you've watched that on the channel. Chaos is pretty serious. They buffed him up a lot, so... What else did we do? I think that was pretty much it, honestly. We decided to just give up, not the main vampire territory, Manfred's province, but the one next to it, because there's just too much corruption. And I think I ended up getting a peace treaty with... Vlad, just so I could move north faster. We'll catch up with it after this. There wasn't that much campaign stuff, honestly. It was just about, like, 10 or 15 minutes of city management stuff.
Despite this mask, frozen in its stern aspect. What we do this day is not just some plot to gain favor for the mantle of Supreme Patriarch. No, there is much more at risk. If the Mountain God awakes, if Sun Eater is roused from his ancient slumber, all that we hold
I suppose that's referring to Kolic.
doomed. We must stop the summoning and stop
Oh,
it
and I did get
now.
a second monitor too. So if you see me looking over, I'm like looking at the time. A lot of times, or if I mean, this is not live or anything, but
the Empire endures. I speak, you act.
like if someone
Ready for war. I speak,
subs or something, I can now see them by name and give them a shout out. I think I might have to scroll down to do that though. I don't have my screens quite aligned just perfectly, but I'm trying to improve a little bit of the production value on the channel.
ground quakes. We are Sigma's heirs.
So it's timed on this one, I believe. Yeah. So we have to get up there. So our main goal here is we want to make sure we neutralize the Giants. We have a ton of infantry. Giants very good against infantry. I think we put the Great Swords against the Knights. Now, neither one of them is going to get a bonus against each other, but I think that favors the Great Swords, because the Knights have a much larger bonus. We might need some Plague of Rust here. It's 8, though. 8 mana is quite a lot. This is pretty good. That does give the physical resist, which is very nice. Really? That's still a 52-second cooldown? I guess I don't have the cooldown upgraded. This is too much, I think. I mean, if they are, like, all totally clumped up, maybe we could do it. That would be, like, if we get a steam tank eventually and they just pile, like, 4 units around the steam tank, maybe we could do that, but... Now we need to get our artillery up this hill, because I don't think it's going to be in range, especially the Hellblaster volley gun is just a piece of crap, but I just couldn't
Ready for
I couldn't
war.
switch out the artillery fast enough. I wanted to go up and mess with chaos, but I probably should
Our
have.
steeds are
It's
restless.
possible we should have just waited on demigriffs for this too. I'm not sure if demigriffs could even take those lance guys. They're scary. I think it would. I think they could though if I had the right kind of buffs.
By Marina, listen! By Ulrich's wrath! March as one! Move out! On way, General!
On to war.
We serve France!
Giant has to go. We have to have these iron sides. Focus out the giant. Those do have pretty heavy armor piercing. Sort of. But he is tall, and that means I can fire over my own guys pretty comfortably.
By Ulrich's wrath! To battle!
Yeah, we gotta remember to use all of these abilities. All of them have different abilities that we need to take advantage of. If we could have, like, one of the guys, like the Empire Captain or the Priest, like, tie up a bunch of the, horses, that would be great.
Endures! No lingering! Hellstorm rocket battery! Hellblaster volley gun! Moving out, sir! Quick march! Formation, march! Quick march!
I want these guys in the middle of the fight also,
Moving now! Take the
so that
ground!
everybody has that strong vigor bonus.
No lingering!
Hopefully this hurts them. I mean, I don't know. We'll see if it actually does or not. We do have some time. I'm gonna try to light these guys up a little bit.
Handgunners! No lingering! Our weapons are yours! Command artillery! Let us go! Detachments move! Fire! Emperor's might and speed!
I want that guy in the middle of the fight, because he can get all those aura buffs. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Get him in.
Hellblaster! Handgunners! For Heldenhammer!
Wow, why are these guys still back there? Oh, Jesus, that could be bad.
By orders stand! We are Sigma's heirs! Listen up! We're Sigma's heirs! Handgunners! Fire! Fire! Pick your targets! Mortar! Through to cannons! Ready to smite! By Ulrich's wrath! On way, General! Formation!
They come! They come! I channel the wind of Shamon! I'll have them as bronze statuary before they finish me! Battle awaits!
Great swords! By Ulrich's wrath!
Haste gold magic!
Ready!
The Empire! The power of life is mine!
Hellblaster volley gun! Hellstorm! For the Emperor! Ready! Sigma!
Let the woods awaken!
Ready to serve!
Actually, can we just fire on this guy right here?
Sigma, show us! No lingering! Take the ground!
I am its vessel.
War! For Hildenhammer! For Hildenhammer! Going! Detachments, move! Handgunners!
Formation, march!
Ivorina, listen! Now! Sigma calls!
Feel my ire. Let's guide that no!
Taking position! No lingering! Withdraw!
Let the wind of life blow!
Death to the enemy! For Hildenhammer!
Gaiman, rise!
Yes, General! Pass the foe! By Ulrich's wrath! Attack! We are Sigma's heirs!
Doth adore I invoke thee!
To battle! All ranks, fire! By Galmaraz! Quick march! The Empire endures! See to it!
Feel life flow! We are Sigma's heirs!
Formation! March! State troops ready! Fire! Fire! At speed!
The ground quakes! In the name of the twin-tailed comet, Sigma!
Power of life!
Hellstorm rocket battery! Handgunners! Moving now! Ready! That's an order! All ranks!
Fire on these dudes right here. Just fire on them.
They are using dark forces against the enemy! Yes, sir! Ready for war! War!
Destroy!
Ready for battle! Agreed! Charge!
For Heldenhammer! Moving now!
No lingering!
Oh god, the knights are crushing my artillery. Yeah. I had a feeling that was probably going to happen, but...
I am supreme!
Ready for war! Sigma calls!
couldn't keep track of all of them. Holy crap. Yeah, it's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't think we're gonna lose any. What is this? Who cares if we lose the Hellblaster, honestly?
We serve France! Go! Taking position! In range! Sigma!
Channeling Gaia!
Yeah, I definitely could use some more magic. Okay, the mortar used up all of its ammo. Okay. I guess that's fine. Let's let it go. We did kill the ward. Jeez. That was a fight. Yeah, nobody killed a lot. Pretty much the greatswords just did most of the work. The Ironsides, those did help me take out the giant. He only killed 8 things. Yeah, these were the big problem. These aren't even chosen, though. These are just normal Chaos Warriors. Now, they were rank 9. Yeah, our knights did not do a lot. We really need some dimmies. I was saying, I think, before I realized I wasn't recording, that it might be okay to let them burn some of Kislev so I can take Kislev capital proper, because it looks like it has some good resources. So we might actually want Chaos to burn a little bit of Kislev. I do want Kislev to keep control of the north for me, though. So I don't want them to wipe Kislev, because I don't want to inhabit all that. There's no resources up there. It has huge public order problems, but that's not an issue for the computer, because they get, like, +8 public order in all their provinces on Legendary, so that's not a huge deal.
It is better to move.
Okay. We got the... Wait, did we already do that? Did we get the staff or what? What's our next mission? For real? I still don't get the staff after all of that? Holy crap, that's not even that good of a weapon. Why are there multiple quests for this?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Alright, I need some demigriffs, for real. Like, these are alright, but we need some power here. And I think I need, like, the grenade launcher people. So that was kind of a test run against Chaos, and I would say that was probably a fail. Oh yeah, the Beastmen burned Marienburg also, so they're rampaging over here. Now, if they take Cologne, Cologne's getting sieged by something else. If they take Cologne, that actually could be pretty good for us also, because then we could go up and capture Cologne, which seems to have some good stuff for Empire as well. I'm not sure what they have, but it's something. We've got 7 turns. We can get that to tier 5. So there's Beastmen popping up everywhere too. There's some more over here. Chaos is right here. Now that looks awkward that there's only 1 unit there. So that must be a new ward that they hired. So I don't mind if they have all of this. I wouldn't mind taking this Aarongrad port though. But like this, they're taking out all of this, and this would be awesome. They could just have all of this. That would be perfect, and just give me all of this. That would be delightful. So yeah, we're gonna let this fall, is what I was talking about, because there's just too much corruption, and I just don't want to spend time. I might regret this, but I got peace with them. I just didn't want to spend time to go deal with them. Now I'm keeping this one because this has a gold mine, so this is worth keeping. But like this over here, and I can stabilize this because we have 3 provinces, we have a lot of public order, and we have like 2 heroes just sitting here chilling, with all their public order buffs. So we can hold on to that one, but the other stuff we might have to let go. Okay, so I kind of need like someone who's good at battle too, or just someone who does something. Balthasar basically just sits there. What does Benediction do? Oh, it's for the leadership for everybody. Now you can do both of these on people in fights. This guy can actually kind of fight, but he doesn't have lightning strike, which is a very big deal. I definitely need lightning strike, so I think that's out of the question. We can get him to go ahead and dash over here, though. Give him some stuff. Do we have any movement speed stuff? I think all of that's on Balthasar. Maybe we just fall back with Balthasar proper also. I guess I moved forward with Balthasar, so we can't do that this turn. Yeah, if we're gonna let him get Kislev anyways,
the nation calls.
I feel like we need a bit more power here. Demigriffs and the grenade launchers seem like a must. Now, I haven't tried the grenade launchers yet, but that would be really nice skirmisher type of unit. What's the speed on those? They should be skirmisher speed, right? So they should be able to outrun Chaos Cav. Yeah, 84. 20 ammo. Pretty good damage. It's not super, like, heavy piercing damage, though. I kind of want to try it out, and we definitely need better artillery. I don't know about the cannon. This Hellblaster volley gun is awful. I think, like, the missile rocket is okay. The mortars are okay. I think our magic's alright, but I'm trying to think what would be good against like these super heavily armored. Not fire. Because it felt like the magic just really wasn't doing that much, but maybe it was. I mean, this in theory would be good, but it's just so expensive in this game, like in this mod. That's just not enough for that much. Their cheap spells are bad. I mean, I guess what I have is fine. I don't think Orc Beast does anything major. No. They nerf Flock of Doom a lot. I don't think fire is that good. Cascading Fire Cloak is pretty good and it's cheap. It did raise the cost a little bit on it. I don't think fire is going to do it. I need like armor shred. I mean, maybe it is Lord of Metal. That only affects one unit though. Now that does last 40 seconds, so that would be really good in a very long fight. The 30% physical resist. $35 seconds for transmutation of lead. Huh. That might actually be alright. Seems likely to be bad, but I think we'll stick with life. I mean, if I upgrade this Awakening the Wood or whatever, maybe. I don't know. I forgot about this. This would actually be pretty decent too for a cheap spell. I just need to get more spells, more of these cheap spells, and get this upgraded so it has a lower cooldown. Okay. Anyways, alright, let's... So we dashed back. Can't move there.
Sigma's will.
It is good to see fellow sons.
I think we've already looked at Marienburg and Ostland.
Who calls?
Talia, seems like they have a lot of armies. Alright, I think that's it. Let me just look at the buildings real quick, make sure that's all good. Mid one's fine. Yeah, just upgrade. I've decided just to upgrade anything that has money on it. I mean, we're going all the way. You know, it's gonna take a lot of turns to finish this campaign probably, so... And we have some disposable income right now, so we're just gonna crank it. It'll be worth it, not there, because that's gonna fall. And we're saving up the growth here. The Beastmen aren't technically at war with us right now, so hopefully they don't come at us since they're pretty close to our doorstep. And we're gonna let this fall. We can probably just go ahead and sell these. We'll hold on to that till the bitter end. If there's trade resources. We're about to get a tech too. Is this the anti-chaos tech? I think it is, yes. That should help. I don't know what I'm going to do against those horses. I guess, do I need the Witch Hunter retinue? I decided to go ahead and make one of those here, because this is just going to take too long to get to tier 4. So I probably should have done this a long time ago. I wanted to make it in Witch Hunter Central there, but I just don't have enough growth in Middenheim. Sigmarite Disciples would be good for battle, because they give this extra 10% physical resist, which is nice. This right here. They have 20 bonus versus large. So they're pretty good against large units. They have pretty good attack, and they have magical attacks. Okay. And their missile damage is pretty high. They have, yeah, they have pretty good range too. Stalk. Can't fireball moving. Yeah, I think some of those would definitely be nice. Demis, we can try out the grenade launchers. I think those would be pretty decent. The Iron Sides are alright. They did help us kill the giant. I mean, Demis with halberds, I'm not sure if those can beat the Chaos people with halberds or not, but if I put enough buffs on them, I think maybe they could. We don't have anything that really increases damage, but we can decrease their damage they're doing to us. Greenskins Confederated. That's getting scary. There's a lot of Greenskins in the south now. They were already one of the scariest factions on the map. They have, like, a lot of the south.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Feels like some campaigns are like greenskin campaigns and some are dwarf campaigns. It just depends on who's going to take over that southern area. They start snowballing really hard. Leon's getting banged up over there, I think, by the Beastmen. Now, when these places get burned, then the vampires are going to eventually take this province, and they're going to be strong again at some point. We're going to have to go wipe them out, but I felt like I had needed to go deal with chaos. I actually would really like that staff, because it does replenish a lot of magic. The problem is, like, I have a lot of magic, like, it's my reserve, but I just can't get to it fast enough in these fights.
Welcome, brothers.
So having more stuff that churns it out would be nice. Chifoy. No.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Non-aggro. Sure, that's fine. Oh, that's probably in my southern territory. It's about to get raided. Or about to get blown up. got Arcane Conduit. Regrowth. Wow, it's 75 seconds typically. Oh, that doesn't lower the, that doesn't lower the cooldown on it. Or does it? Am I just reading it wrong? No, it does lower the cooldown. Okay. So that would lower the cost and the cooldown by a lot. Yeah, I think we gotta go with that right now. I would like to get some of this flesh to stone. It's 50 extra armor would be great. It's basically 25% damage reduction. But it's only against non-piercing, so... I mean, this gives 44% physical, but that's if it's upgraded. If it's not upgraded, it's 22% physical. So that's basically the same thing as this flesh to stone. This is a lot cheaper, though. It's very similar to this flesh to stone. It doesn't last as long, but it does replenish health as well. So we'll see. So these dwellers, it's not worth the cost most of the time, I don't think. Let's give weapon damage and missile resist to 44%. So that could be good if... Does this work on everybody? Okay, it does. So I could overcast this on everybody, actually, and then just, like, fire mortars into my own people, because we have 44% missile resist. So that might actually be a strategy, and, I mean, 44% extra weapon damage is pretty big. I don't know if that includes piercing or not, but... Yeah, this guy just needs to get in there and get his melee defense as high as he possibly can. Just face tank a bunch of units. Alright, what's going on up here? Okay, so the beastmen... Looks like they probably rotated north. I don't know exactly where they went, but... Okay, so they probably rotated north. These guys burned this.
What? Come then. Only Sigma's gone.
Okay, let's see. Where's that beastman that I saw? Yeah, look at all these greenskins. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these guys are marching on probably the dwarfs.
For the wisdom of Valea.
This could be marching on me pretty soon. It's getting kind of scary.
Praise be to Sigma,
Do we have... Okay, we can do demis.
protector of the weak. I serve the Helden Hammer,
Yeah, I think we're gonna need those demis.
champion of the faith.
Oh, they have even more than it said in the description, I think, right? Why do they do so much damage? 85 damage. Yeah, in the description, it just says they do 78. I haven't finished that tech yet, have I? No. Maybe it's just because they get those chevrons off of the recruitment.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
No, they aren't. Okay, they're getting one chevron. Wow, they get plus that much damage off of one chevron. Okay, 130 armor, leadership, speed. They do have the strong vigor. Lance formation, 10% physical resist. Not a massive charge bonus. Pretty high base melee attack. They get 35 versus large. Yeah, so those should be able to beat the Chaos with halberds. many do I want with this army? 'Cause I'm gonna have to run with him all the way back because we've got to have more firepower after that last fight.
Step to it.
These guys have done all right for us so far, but they just do not have enough punching power for what we're going up against right now. We can, this guy can have them to fight smaller fights, but this fight, or this army needs to be, like, intense. Okay, so what do we need? We could just go 4 demis. I mean, they're not going to be bad, even against non-large units. Now, we could get, like, these are pretty good against infantry. Let's get plus 18 versus infantry. So these have lower charge bonus, lower weapon strength, lower melee defense, lower armor, and they don't have silver shields. These could still get pretty rowdy against large, but these have very heavy pierce too, I think, right? Yeah, pretty heavy piercing damage.
Your word is my command.
I think 3 of those, 1 of those. Try out some of these grenade launchers. How many of these do I want? Just like 1 of those, maybe? I don't want too many of those. I'll try them out. Those are surprisingly really fast, too, for how huge they are. 80 speed on something that's that armored is pretty intense. Then something to replace my Hellblaster volley gun. Do I want another mortar? Do I want a Hellstorm rocket battery? Mortars are very handy. These rocket batteries are pretty good too. Okay, so that's going to be 5 things we're going to replace. 6 things, including the Hellstorm rocket battery. So 1, 2, 3. These guys weren't that impressive. They're alright. 4, 5, and then just 1 of these. 6. Just have a 7 stack. This guy honestly is kind of worthless, but we'll keep him in there. He can just face tank a lot of stuff. He's decent against enemy lords. Okay. Alright, that should be fine. Now it takes 3 turns to hire demis, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be a little minute, but that's what we have to do. Now we could do next. We're gonna be fighting against demigriffs in that one. There's a lot of halberds. Now, these great swords should be able to tear those halberds up. And we could try to fight that battle and see if we can get that staff next turn. I haven't done that fight before, so I can't remember exactly what that's like. We gotta wait 1 more turn on that anyways. Alright, that's all good. Flip through all that, just 1 little peek, make sure everything's all good over here. That extra gold. It doesn't give you that much more. It does give you bullets. That chaos is going to be there before we can even interact with that, really. That Imperial thing actually was kind of worth it for a little bit. So we might do that one again. We'll see. When we fight Chaos for real, we'll probably activate this. Let's go. This guy's still marching over there, so eventually we can do that quest battle. Nice, get him. Nice. Alright, Dwarf's got Zufbar. Good, they'll insulate us. They'll help protect the mountains against the greenskin incursions over here, so I like that. It is nice to, like, it's good to take everything. Ooh. Did they kill the capital? We lost our trade agreement with Bretonia. Because it cut off... I assume they didn't end the agreement, but they probably cut it off because they took one of the towns. Oh, they took that port town off to the left that they were sieging. Okay. That must have been what happened. I wonder if that's the Beastmen, or it could be some of those Chaos factions that come in from the sea. I've never, you know, played this as Bretonia over there, so I don't know. But I assume that maybe some of those... Because I know that in my Dark Elf campaign that there's like a 6 stack of armies that just spawn in the middle of the sea and just start like running at you. Now they didn't handle that very well in that campaign. They just kind of trickled in one by one and decided to, you know, siege me. It didn't work out very well for them. But it's a lot of armies, so. Top Knots is destroyed. Clan Molder. I'm just waiting on Thankwall. Why is Thankwall not here yet? He's like the most legendary of legendary Skaven wards. I know I have so many Skaven campaigns already on the channel, but what can I say? I love Skaven. They did put some new new mechanics in, I think, for the Steel Faith mod. Okay, we got that. Eastern Border Princes. Okay, so that place is probably done. Sylvania. Okay, we're gonna have another rebellion here in a second.
More sleep shines.
Let's take a peek. Oops.
Who calls? By Sigma's will, come in peace.
And we could give them gifts. I would like to take all of this. That would be great. Since they have a lot of stuff left, but we'll give them a small gift.
So be it.
I mean, they just may not ever do it. We'll see. These guys are powering up a little bit. Crocotroc had their capital burned, probably. I think it's going to be hard for them to stop Chaos. I've got to get over here and help them soon. Really don't want to have to deal with these guys resurging. Like, they need to handle this for me, because I can't take that area. It's too many public order problems.
By the comet.
Okay, so do we want to risk fighting that Empire battle right now, or do we just wait? I mean, I think we're well positioned for the halberds, but there's really no reason to rush it. We can just wait until we get those upgrades. Like, once I get another rocket battery and some demigriffs, I just don't foresee them doing that.
Champion of the faith.
Who calls?
So we might as well just hang out for a little bit.
I am ready. Are you? I am innocent.
So I hate just hanging out, but we need to be able to power up.
It is time.
What do we want to get tech-wise here? Upholstery militia training sounds good. These look pretty good. Those demis are probably going to kill a lot of stuff. Comfort port. I don't think we have a lot of ports just yet. Growth is not going to matter as much. 15% extra ammo is kind of nice. +10 charge for all. Cav is pretty respectable. +5% speed. That only takes 5 turns for that. I still don't have State Sergeant. And that would apply to Great Swords as well. But I think we need some power here. So I think it's either 3-3 for melee or 5-5. I think the 3-3 for melee, because we have a lot more great swords than we do demigryphs, and the great swords really clean stuff up. They're going to be doing a lot of the grunt work. And it's a lower time. I think we just go for compulsory training here. Some of this stuff's pretty sweet though, because we're starting to get more of these demigryphs now.
What orders?
Okay. One additional double check here. This is all good. Oh, I do need to step Balthasar in there to hire a wizard for my secondary army anyway, so that's fine. That's not a terrible thing to have to run all the way back. Wiesenland's alright. They did lose everything over here. Okay. They do have some of this stuff. Okay, so the beastmen really are laying into him, or something's laying into him. That means they might come for me pretty soon, but in theory, this whole province is open now for business. So we could come over there and start working that. I like that idea. So that'll give him a mission. We can go over there and kill beastmen then. Gain that territory, gain this port. If they kill Grunt Zent also, they would also have to kill Carrick Zifrin. Oh, that's a different province. Okay, so they need to kill Marienburg, or I could just confederate with Marienburg, probably. This place would potentially go to hell if I did that, but okay. So we got all that done. We got the offices. We're good to go. All right. We're almost out of time in this episode. We did have one good fight here. We might be able to do that second quest battle. Oh, I forgot to try to bro up with these people over here. I do like the Vortex campaign. I just like being able to play all these other factions and things like that. They don't want to have to write up like
all
the stories
you
and
survey are
things
loyal
for...
to me, so I advise caution with your next words.
Sure.
Greetings from Sigma.
I don't want to get sucked in any wars. I go clean up chaos here soon.
Hail to Leon Kor. How can the Empire aid you in such evil times?
Like, please, we're about to get wrecked by these beastmen, or chaos, or whatever it is. The beastmen have 2 armies? I know there's 1 army. I don't know if they have 2 that could challenge them, but... It's kind of scary, because Bretonnia had some pretty serious stuff. Like, they were one of the most powerful factions on the map, and they're getting mowed down.
Greetings from Sigma.
Sure.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
The Scourge of Aquitaine. Sure, whatever. I don't know what you get for beating these bonus armies, but... Okay. I don't know how I keep winning these, I just press auto. Okay. Wasn't it? Maybe it was humans last time. Ugh. Well, that seems interesting.
The nation calls.
One more turn on these demis, and then it's on. I gotta get to Lightning Strike. I don't know what's going on. Dang it. Well, actually, Marienburg took this. Now, if Marienburg occupies all of this stuff, then maybe I can,
Yes.
confederate with them.
Welcome, my countrymen.
They aren't interested in a confederation. I could just kill them if they don't want to confederate.
Praise be to Sigma.
Because I'm going to take this stuff up here, one way or another. I don't know why this little rat's like running around.
The Empire.
What? Come then. Only Sigma's gone.
Dark are these. I serve the Lady of the Lake. Dark are these times, and dark my mood.
Okay, whatever, that's fine.
Ah non.
those trade agreements up and rolling. Gotta have some trade to replace Bretonia. Some of these other places. I think we're still trading all of our resources, though. We have so many trade partners, it's just, like, nutty. Kislev's cut off. That's bad. And we're not trading all of our clay pots. Okay, but everything else is all good. Yeah, we need that taken care of. And we need that taken care of. Okay.
Darkness comes.
They're sieging Kislev. Oslin's coming up here to try to step up to him. Oh, there's the Witch Hunter retinue. Those do look pretty cool. I don't know where the rest of the chaos went. Okay, yeah, they're over here. Yeah, they've secured most of this up here, though. So that's good. Let's go ahead and we'll just pop down here.
Let us begin.
No, I didn't mean to move in that stance. Okay, is it gonna let me change? It's interesting.
That will work.
Okay. This way, and then we can hand off next turn and maybe get that one fight in before this episode ends. Okay, so there's 3. Eshin. Oh, orchards. I forgot we had that. Okay. Pay closer attention to that kind of stuff. Sure. Go ahead and take that. Minwin's still waiting. I guess. Okay, I guess we'll just go ahead and wait for tier 4 on that. That's fine. Beach off and. Okay, Tabelheim. Shrine. And I guess just roads. Public order seems to be alright. Oh, we can change that back. I forgot about that. It's fine.
Direct me.
Oh, we're at an hour though. I really didn't want to go over an hour. Maybe next episode we can start off with the fight against. I guess that's what we'll end up doing. Next episode we'll do the final fight for that Volans. We'll have our demigryphs loaded up, ready to go, and we'll go smash some face. And then we'll get our secondary army loaded up, and we'll go hunt some beastmen over the next couple episodes. Okay. Greenskins are up there. Ooh, I forgot that's going to spawn Avernheim. I thought it would spawn vampires. So if they take that, then they are an actual other faction. And they're not going to like me. They're going to be at war with me, so... I have to clean that up, probably.
Greetings from Sigma.
I don't think so, bruh. These guys are both standing on my territory right now. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, pestilence and Morse. Interesting.
Greetings from Sigma.
Sure. I do want to do the fight, but I don't want the episode to be, too lengthy. So I really need to trim these down to like an hour. That's fine. I mean, we'll have a nice, fun fight episode for... or fun fight at the beginning of the next episode, and that should be alright.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
Defensive alliance. Yeah, I can't get their army. That would be pretty cool if I could confederate with them, but that's not gonna happen, man. Okay, that's fine. That's just, they're gonna burn the...
What? Onwards!
Okay, so we can maybe see the second quest battle over there as well here soon. Okay, Beastman came back through and burned this anyways. They are at war with Marienburg, so if they come over here and burn Marienburg too, that'd be great. But they just don't come burn me. What else is going on here? Ooh, wow, they burned that faster than I thought they would. Okay, so these guys can at least get to tier 4. I mean, some of my stuff might be up on the docket pretty soon, so I need to haul over there.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Oh, these are going to be sweet. Okay, but we'll get to those next episode, so thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. We're definitely going to get in there, bust up some chaos soon. Probably get at least one of those quest battles in. We'll try. We might be able to get both of them in. There'll be a lot of good fights, so stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.